Okay, let's dive deep today. We're looking at some source material, specifically a video script all about M&E engineering calculation spreadsheets.
Right. And this script, it jumps straight into a pain point, doesn't it? Something I think a lot of engineers listening will probably recognize immediately.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, it paints this picture, the engineer kind of bogged down in manual calculations, like wrestling with formulas, constantly flicking through data tables.
Oh yeah, the checking and rechecking.
Exactly. That anxiety, knowing one tiny slip up could cause a pretty major headache down the road. The script really highlights that.
It does. They use visuals too. Someone looking properly stressed, buried under papers. And they label that whole process time-consuming and, crucially, prone to error. You feel that pressure, don't you?
Definitely. If you've been there, you get it. But what's interesting is how fast the script moves from setting up that relatable problem
To the solution.
Yeah, to its solution, which is presented as this collection, a bundle, actually. They say it's 53 powerful, ready-to-use Excel spreadsheets.
53, okay.
And the whole point, according to the script, is that these spreadsheets are designed specifically to tackle those calculation problems, make things faster, easier, and, more accurate.
Gotcha. So our mission for this deep dive then is really just to unpack what this script says is in that collection and why the source claims it's, well, essential for modern engineers.
Yeah.
Just based on this video script.
Exactly. Purely what the script tells us.
So what kind of calculations does it say these spreadsheets cover? What's in the box, so to speak?
Well, it seems pretty broad, actually. It covers the fundamentals you'd expect, things like designing cables and conduits.
Standard stuff.
Yeah, everyday tasks. Sizing transformers, panel boards, doing motor calculations, lighting design calculations, that kind of core work.
Right, the things you're doing constantly on projects. Makes sense.
But it apparently goes a bit further, too. The script makes a point of mentioning more complex analysis tools are included.
Like what?
It specifically lists spreadsheets for voltage drop analysis, short-circuit calculations, and also power factor analysis and correction.
Ah, okay. Yeah, those can be real-time syncs, can't they? Doing those manually requires careful work.
Yeah.
Anything else mentioned?
Yes, and this is kind of interesting for an M&E mechanical and electrical collection. It apparently includes tools for HVAC calculations, too.
Oh, okay. Not just electrical, then.
Nope. HVAC, pump sizing, and it even mentions electrical safety assessment tools. So it seems to aim for a decent spread across both M and E disciplines.
All right, quite a range of tools then. So what does the script say are the big benefits of using these? They seem to show a real contrast, right? From stress to less stressed.
Yeah, pretty much. That contrast is key to their message.
Yeah.
You see the frustrated engineer at the start, and then later someone looking, confident, getting work done fast, smiling even.
Right.
The main benefits they hammer home are saving hours of valuable time. That's a big one. Drastically reducing those manual errors we talked about.
Which builds confidence, I guess.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And ultimately, just improving overall productivity on projects. The whole narrative is like moving from that slow, risky manual process to something quick and reliable.
Okay, got it. So let's sort of wrap this part up. Based purely on the video script we've looked at, the core thing on offer is this big bundle 53 spreadsheets, positioned as a serious toolkit for M&E engineers, giving them calculation power and convenience.
And for you listening, if you think back to those challenges the script laid out, the time drain, the error worries, potential delays, this tool is presented as a direct response, way to tackle those specific frustrations you might encounter.
Which leads us to that final, quite bold statement the script makes. It claims this collection is something no modern M&E engineer should be without. Now, thinking only from this source, what does a claim like that suggest?
Well, it suggests something about the pressures on engineers today, doesn't it? The demands, maybe the pace. And it definitely positions these kinds of digital tools, like this bundle, as maybe not just nice-to-haves anymore, but potentially essential just to keep up effectively.
Interesting. Something to definitely think about in the context of your own work and the tools you rely on.